Would you believe if I told you that a mere 100 years ago, warfare looked starkly different from what it is today? It's hard to fathom, isn't it? The technological leaps and bounds of the 20th century forever altered the landscape of combat, and nowhere is this more evident than in the Great War, World War I. The dawn of the 20th century brought with it a wave of innovation that spilled over into the battlefield. The first of these monumental shifts was the introduction of tanks. Before World War I, battles were fought on foot or horseback, but in 1916 the British debuted the Mark I tank at the Battle of Flers-Courcelette. No longer were soldiers left exposed to enemy fire. Encased in steel, they trudged across the battlefield, the tank's heavy artillery devastating enemy lines. The introduction of this beast of a machine marked a significant turning point in the war, rendering old tactics obsolete and paving the way for modern armored warfare. But the innovations were not limited to land alone. The skies, once a realm of birds and clouds, became another battlefield with the advent of military aviation. At the start of the war, airplanes were primarily used for reconnaissance. However, as the war progressed, so did the role of these winged machines. By the war's end, planes were equipped with machine guns and bombs, engaging in deadly dogfights and bombing runs that brought the war to the home front. The Battle of Arras in 1917 saw one of the first large-scale uses of aviation in warfare, forever changing the way wars were fought and won. Yet, arguably the most chilling innovation of World War I was the use of chemical weapons. In 1915, at the Second Battle of Ypres, the German forces unleashed chlorine gas, a deadly poison that killed and maimed thousands. This marked the first large-scale use of lethal gas in warfare, a horrifying testament to the lengths nations would go to secure victory. The advent of chemical warfare not only changed the physical battlefield, but also the psychological one, instilling a new level of fear and horror into the hearts of soldiers. So, as we stand here in the 21st century, it's essential to look back at the dramatic shifts in warfare that took place during World War I. The introduction of tanks, the development of military aviation, and the horrific advent of chemical warfare forever altered the face of combat. These technological advancements, though born of a grim necessity, paved the way for the future of warfare, shaping the strategies and tactics used by military forces around the world even today. World War I, thus, stands as a stark reminder of the devastating power of technology when wielded in the name of conflict.